Right, shooting over the top. Tough shot deep in the shot clock. Wheeler dumps it off. No good Alana Brands there, and that'll be an end line possession. So Phoenix by 2. What are your thoughts on those early exchanges?
Good. I mean, good to see some shot attempts and everything going up, but yeah, not much connecting just at the moment. But I'm sure that will come with time.
So, Branthwaite at the top. Just dumps it inside. Kyla Bell unable to connect. Tough place to shoot from under the basket in the wheelchair game. Conroy. Wheeler away from the free throw line, doesn't go. Branthwaite now. Aidan Eppelmeis spotting up Branthwaite in a bit of space. Goes across on Eppelmeis, dumps it off inside to Kyla Bell. It's a really nicely worked move from Worcester. First points on the board. So Beth Wheeler to attempt, wipes its feet, finds its way in. Worcester need to get it over here. Only goes as far as Jodie Waite, but foul is called. Turnover ball, so Worcester with an attacking opportunity. 5:27 to play in the first quarter. WPL. It's the second weekend of this season, and of course, new coach here, Lucas Warburton in Worcester. The man, of course, who led GB in the Commonwealth Games to a couple of medals. Bran, that's going to be a shot clock violation. It's a tough shout, isn't it, when you've worked so hard to get yourself into position. Half a second is the difference.
It's tricky. Sometimes you just got to put off a shot at the end of the clock, but yeah.
The Hail Mary. Well, timeout called Worcester Wolves, and Lucas Warburton, I think, there seems to be a slight frantic sense to the game at the moment. Both teams still trying to figure each other out.
Yeah, I think very much, you know, this is the first 5 minutes of the game. There's a lot, like, you're working out what each team's doing, what the defense is like. So I'm sure, you know, as we get more into the game, we'll see a bit more structure, a bit more success from shooting for the teams.
Yeah, Phoenix, you know, pressing hard in that mid-court.
Yeah.
They're making it very, very tough just to get the ball into the front court most of the time. So, you know, Worcester to work those looks. They're running them well off the perimeter, hence why, you know, you get an early shot clock violation like that. But if you're the Phoenix coach right now, what are you saying in that huddle? Having come off that win yesterday, I mean, bear in mind they've had a game yesterday as well. So,
after that win, you might be a bit tired, but I think, you know, you want to have a good start to keep you going for the rest of the game. So I think, you know, just encouragement to keep going with what they're doing so far.
Well, rotation of 3 on the bench. I mean, I guess that could become a factor later on in the game.
Yeah, make sure you don't get any early foul trouble.
Absolutely, and you know, and stamina as well. You know, and you're heading down the stretch, you're heading into that fourth quarter.
Definitely, we need someone to receive here.
So,
there they go.
Problem solved. Oh, that's a long pass inside to Amy Conroy. 3-second violation. I'd say they'd be pretty disappointed with that.
Yeah, I think it's in good position there, just unfortunately called the 2-second.
Lachlan at the top, Neppelmeyer. Lachlan goes cross court. Inside Neppelmeyer, she's in a great position. Just got a...
That's a lovely catch there, yeah.
Good finish. Tied game at 4 apiece. Karen Brown, one of the standout players from last season inside to Conway. That was a beautifully worked move. And Phoenix doing a great job of stretching the floor at the moment. .428 to play. Coach Ade Orogbemi is directing the traffic from the sideline. Neppelmeyer, Neve Horan. Bell just spotting up in a bit of space. Shot clock violation. Great defense from Phoenix. Debbie Steele on the inbound balls. Amy Conroy, GB International, of course. Conroy to wait. Steele puts it up. No good. Let's go with the fans. Neppelmeyer's it's curling around the perimeter. It's a good dump inside to Neve Horan. Can she finish from there? She can't. Conroy with the rebound. Pass inside. Good look. Oh, good work from Karen Brown, but she drew the foul. And that's going to be a baseline possession. I think Worcester will be really disappointed with that, actually.
Yeah, I think definitely good work from East London Phoenix to get that offensive board, but yeah, Worcester need to box out there, I think.
Yeah, Karen Brown, so she's a defensive monster, really, in that position.
Yeah.
And she came into that out of nowhere, and I was going to say potentially has created the score, but there it is, you know.
Yeah, create that second chance for them to have another shot. So.
Absolutely. So, first points on the board. 4-point ball game now. Worcester Wolves 4, Phoenix 8, 3:02 to play in the first quarter. Neppelmeyer making the space. She's, doesn't go. Good work from Jenny Toes to collect that. And foul is called. So end line possession. Worcester Wolves 14 reset on the clock. Lena Neppelmeyer on the inbounds. Lachlan. Mr. Neppelmeyer, she's got the height and the reach, and she makes it count.
Yeah, it looks like that set play was definitely executed very well.
inside of Karen Brown. Karen Brown just knocked off balance there, draws the foul. She is going to go to the line. So Karen Brown on the free throw line, 2:23 to play off these foul throws. Short on the first of those two. And sets for the second, and it's all string from Karen Brown.
3-point game, Phoenix.
3-point ball game.
2 minutes, 20
Fraser into the front court now for Worcester. He's got Lachlan, he's in plenty of space. Oh, it's a beautiful dump off to Horan. Can she finish? She can't. Too much on it. Conroy comes in to tidy up for Phoenix. 2:04 to play. Conroy, Brown almost lose the handle on the ball. Wheeler's there to tidy up. Conroy shot rolling over the top. Here comes Nippelmeyer once again into the front court. He's got 10 on the shot clock, 1:31 on the game clock. Nippelmeyer is in a great position, dumps it off. It's time off the window. Great work. 1-point ball game. Neve Horan. Karen Brown. Off balance. And timeout called. Worcester just finding a way to penetrate there.
Yeah, I think that was a lovely move there from Lena and Neve to get in that bucket. So yeah, it's very good.
And a great stop of the momentum, of course, because you know, Phoenix, once they get going,
yeah, they're on a bit of a roll.
Absolutely. And maybe Worcester just finding their way where they get sometimes, you know, with a minute to go, it's just a way for the coaches just to take a little bit of wind out of the sails, you know, and just stop the forward motion a little bit. Well, Lucas Warburton shutting it over with his team, and as we say, 1 minute 11 still to play in the quarter. I think, apologies if we had a bit of a sound issue at the start. We may not have had any.
Oh.
It seems we had a slight technical problem, but I think we may have solved it now. I'm sure somebody will let us know if we haven't. But certainly at the moment, Neve Horan and Amy Conroy combining for 8, so it's 4 apiece. And of course, Beth Wheeler with 4. And early days, but certainly at the end of the coming towards the end of the first quarter, it's pretty even, really. 33%, plays 30 from the field, so
pretty close then.
You know, not as if there's a huge amount of fresh air between them at the moment. So we shall see. Of course, Phoenix beating the Archers 76-55 was a pretty convincing win for them yesterday. Worcester, 2 losses on the board last weekend, looking to avenge that. Nippelmeyer, that was, well, it's about as off balance as it gets, but she finds it, and Worcester have a 1-point lead on their home floor.
That was a tough shot there.
Very tough shot. Off balance, back to the basket, but they all count. Right.
Nice, lovely shot.
Great work from Jodie Waite. Nippelmeyer for Worcester, 27 seconds now on the shot clock, on the game clock, 14 on the shot clock. Nippelmeyer. So trading buckets at the moment, and who's going to get that psychological advantage come 15 seconds time? 14 seconds on the game clock at the end of the first quarter. Well, Worcester going to get one more tilt at it. They've got 6.9 seconds to do something from here. So whatever they do, they're going to have to do it quickly. Neve Horan. 2 seconds. The Hail Mary goes up, but it doesn't find anything. End of the first quarter. It's Worcester Wolves who lead here by 12 points to 11. Emma, give us your pick the bones out of that first quarter for us. Quite a lot to talk about.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously at the start it was a bit slow, you know, lots of attempts, not quite all going in, but that last minute, maybe last 2 minutes, definitely the intensity picked up, and I want to see more of that, I think, in the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of possession, you know, it's pretty even possession. You sense whenever Phoenix get the ball, they're going to score. You also kind of get the sense that Worcester have got to work slightly harder to find those scores.
Yeah, I think Worcester having those 2 early 24-second calls might have, you know, showed that obviously Phoenix have some good defense and Worcester weren't quite, you know, using that intensity to get the shot off quickly before the 24 seconds, but definitely picked it up towards the end.
Well, they're certainly even. I mean, from a you know, say the 2-point range, it's, you know, 40 plays 41. They're 5 from 12 and 6 from 15. So, you know, not a lot there to say. I know you're a trained statistician. Apparently, before they tell me that you know everything. So you read the runes, right?
Yeah, no, I've been learning how to do lots of stats, and you know, I really like looking at all of the numbers. So this is interesting to be on this side.
That's great. So Emma Wickham will take us through half time with the half time stat sheet. We'll find a way, but it's been so far pretty. I think you know, reasonably scrappy encounter, but you sense it's settling down. As you said, teams at the start always feeling each other out a little bit, right?
Yeah, I think definitely at the start, especially I think this is the first time they've come up against each other this season. Obviously, you have changes in between the seasons, so it's the first time these teams have really got to see each other in action. So, yeah.
Well, Phoenix have been out to a 4-point lead in the game. There's always something of a psychological advantage in whatever version of the game it is, where you know, at the end of any period, particularly half-time, I guess, in the second, but you know, just getting that nose in front can give you the impetus going into the next period.
Yeah, let's see if hopefully that momentum can continue in the second quarter.
Well, we're going to find out. We are back underway. Nepplemore's there to collect it. As we said, she gives Worcester the height in the block. Oh. Offensive foul. Tough call.
Yeah,
that was a tough call. We heard it, but as I always say, the referees are right on top of it. We have the ad boards in front, so you know, we've got an excuse. You know?
Definitely, yeah, no.
Beth Wheeler over the top of Jenny Toes. As we go, Chloe Fiveash there just to collect that on the baseline. Fiveash. That was a great block. Beautiful off that pick and roll to drive inside. And here come Worcester again. They don't find any points from it. Great move. Neve Horan at the top for Worcester. Horan. Nepplemore gets a great look at the bucket. Just doesn't get it to connect. Beth Wheeler just keeping herself in front. Great positioning, spin, make a little bit of space. She's isolated there and lost the ball. Nepplemore picks it up. Karen Brown's there just to make life difficult. Fraser. I'm not sure Fraser was expecting the pass quite so quickly. So Fiveash checks out for Amy Conroy for Phoenix. Worcester leading here by 1. And referee has found some spare parts on the floor. So I'll start again.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. That was
I don't know, something maybe come off a chair possibly. That was the offensive foul that wasn't called. The bit of the chair that came away. Wheeler, oh, just off with that. Had the distance, didn't have the accuracy. Nepplemore possibly not liking the look, the setup of the offense. Hands off to Horan at the top. Horan Finds Nipple. Oh, tries to dump it off to toes, and well, Wheeler just getting a hand to the basketball, disrupting that. So Conroy on the inbounds, Curran Brown. Good recovery. Wheeler. Trap, Debbie Steele. Strings another 2. 1 point ball game. Phoenix 13, Worcester Wolves 12, 7:20 to play in the second. Nippelmeyer to Lachlan. It was a beautiful assist and a great finish.
Yeah, I think those first 3 minutes, there were some really great attempts at the basket. They just didn't convert into points, and now the points are starting to come. So, yeah, I think this is going to be a tight game.
It looks to me like they could be trading blows here right through to half time on the run of play. Oh, that was unlucky. Just rimmed out for Beth Wheeler. And you're right, you get into those great positions. There are those days where nothing's dropping for you. Someone's cling filmed the bucket, right?
Yeah, it just seems to go in and out.
Yeah. Nippelmeyer. She's in great space there. Dumps it off to Fraser. Finds another 2 for Worcester. So Worcester finding their stroke. 4 unanswered. They need a couple of stops at the other end. Over to Amy Conroy. She doesn't miss them from there.
Yeah, lovely shot there. That's good positioning, good shot right there.
Coach Headache. Yeah, that's another great bit of link-up play with Horan. That's twice they've run that same offense. Conroy. Conroy puts it up. It's a long distance too. Nippelmeyer goes to Fraser. Fraser can't get it to go. Debbie Steele is there to collect it, and now it's Curran Brown. Inside to Conroy. It was a great pass. She's drawn the foul as well. And she is going to go to the line to add the bonus. 5:07, so halfway through this second period. And Amy Conroy is on the line for Phoenix. 17 apiece on the scoreboard. Only one team foul, 2 team fouls, I beg your pardon, for Worcester in this quarter. Nothing too much to give either coach anything to worry about at the moment. Jade Lachlan. Conroy scrapping for every inch of space that she can get. Lachlan finds a way through. Jade Lachlan, she draws the foul. Was that on Steele? I didn't see. Let's see.
I think it was on number 6.
Sophie Patterson.
Yeah.
First foul of the game. Jade Lachlan is going to shoot 2, so it's a 2-point ball game. And a little over halfway through this second quarter. Get her a pin drop when the shots go up. Lachlan doesn't connect with the second, and Amy Conroy. It's a good box out from Phoenix. Brown. Wheeler goes in, looks to find Conroy, and she backs out of it. So Wolves, they stop. So subs coming now for Worcester. Fraser and Lachlan check out. Kyla Bell and Alice McAfee checks in. McAfee, former Phoenix player, of course. Warren. Nipplemeyer gets the foul. Very smart play. Very smart play. Amy Conroy says, "What, me?"
Yeah.
Pardon?
I know, yeah.
No one else
That was
nearby.
tough, yeah.
No one else. It wasn't me, was it? Well, first foul of the game for Conroy. 4:17 to play in the second quarter of the ball game, and Lena Nipplemeyer, German international, strings the first of those two, so this will be to tie the game. And almost the commentator's curse.
Yeah.
Strikes again, but it didn't quite that time.
No.
Still time, Emma.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
No, making free throws under pressure like that is, yeah, definitely one of the toughest things to do as a player, but looks like she handled it well.
Well, tied the game at 18 apiece. Of course, you need to stop. Amy Conroy just couldn't reach far enough to hold on to the ball. And yeah, it's interesting actually, because Nipplemeyer sort of stepped into that role vacated by Sarah Hope, when she retired at the end of last season.
Yes, yeah, definitely. I think they're getting that height back on the court is definitely something Nina can provide on this team.
Yeah, it's a great matchup with Amy Conroy, you know, because she sits also very high in the chair, but she's got phenomenal reach. So that probably won't be the first foul we see called on her this afternoon on either of them, potentially.
But yeah, I think they've just got to be careful throughout the game that they don't get too many early on.
Well, they've got one apiece at the moment. It's Conroy. She's 9 points so far for Amy Conroy in this game. So it remains 18 apiece, 3:54 to play in the second quarter. So Debbie Steele. Steele's in a great position there. Left in a huge amount of space. Horan. Nipplemeyer puts it up. Tough shot, and foul is called. Pushing foul. Who was that on? We will find out.
It's on, might be on Cat, yeah, on number 5.
It was indeed.
Yeah.
Conroy finds her way through that defence, single-handed, and finds those 2 points. She is absolutely lethal. That's 11 personal for her in the game. Nipplemeyer, she was having a look at the 3 there. She thought about it.
Trying to get someone to jump to it.
Yeah. Caffey, 6 on the shot clock here. We're going to have to get a shot away. Neve Horan. Oh, great work from Lena Nipplemeyer to recover that.
There's another offensive ball there as well.
This time, they can't finish. 4-point ball game, 22-18. Worcester, they're finding their way in. We get something of a scoring drought. That was a really good take. Very, very tough shot. Carla Bell just too much on it, couldn't reach the ball. 155 turnover. That's tough.
Yeah, unlucky there.
So, play 5 Ash as Amy Conroy gets some rest. Oh, Wheeler puts up the 3, doesn't go. Very nearly does though. Here comes Nippelmeyer. She got the foul. Is that going to be? That is going to be 2 shots. That's well, it may be a little kind actually. I wasn't sure she was quite ready shooting at the point the whistle went.
Not sure. I think Kat had a nice curl in there for Nina and then took the shot. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see if she can knock these ones down.
Well, picture perfect from the line so far in the game. Lena Neppelmeyer strings the first of those 2. So this is to get it back to a 2-point ball game. 1:34 to play in the second quarter. Lena Neppelmeyer on the line. Doesn't go. Board from Debbie Steele. Doesn't go. Good defensive board from Worcester. Guerin. Come out the top. It's a good move. Nippelmeyer once again. Can't connect. Karen Brown's there to tidy up. Beth Wheeler did really well to find the space there. Steele's in a good position here. Takes a pot at the bucket. And all of a sudden, it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, I think really good job there. Phoenix hitting their shots, increasing their lead a little bit.
Neppelmeyer in a bit of space here. Karen Brown making a nuisance of herself. That's McAfee. Steele loses the handle on the ball. She's picked it up, but there it is. It's the end of the second quarter. We're at half-time here in Worcester in this WPL clash, and it is the Phoenix who lead at half-time by 24 points to 21. Emma, give us your wrap-up on that first half.
Well, yeah, I think after that first quarter, things definitely picked up in the second quarter. A lot more baskets being traded. I think Amy Conroy did a great job getting a few in a row there to really increase that lead for Phoenix. And good job on Worcester for staying within touching distance. 3 points is really not big of a lead, so I think they've set themselves up well for the next half of this game.
Yeah, and we talked about the depth of the bench having an effect. Of course, 10 off the bench for Worcester.
Yeah, I think there was 3 subs in and out at one point. Definitely changed the dynamic of the game, and I think I think they'll get some good looks from the lineup.
So Lucas Warburton, he's going to have to work that rotation this afternoon and make full use of the rotation this afternoon. It's a bit like we saw in the WNBL game yesterday.
Yeah, no, the depth of the bench, like there's some great players on there, and I really want to see them all on the court and do their part and help the team. Hopefully, get a good win out of this. I mean, it's really close. So yeah, looking forward to the second half.
And in terms of defensive setup, what's your thoughts?
I mean, Phoenix did a really good job, especially I think Worcester have had 3 24-second calls. I don't think Phoenix have had any 24, so they're doing a great job on defense, really making Worcester have to take those tough shots and have to, throw something else up right at the end of the 24. And I think, Worcester did pretty well on defense as well. But I think Phoenix, with that high press and making sure that they're, preventing them getting back, has definitely, worked out in their favour.
And obviously, I think one of the other things you've got to pick out is obviously Amy Conroy. It's almost a given that she's going to be, if you look at the leaders, I mean, there you go. It's a 2-horse race in terms of who's going to top score. But Amy Conroy, they need to do a job to keep her quiet, right?
Yeah. So Amy Conroy already on 11 at half time is very good, and I think is that Lena
Lena Nippelmeyer on 9, yeah.
So it's pretty close between them, but yeah, no, definitely need to work on that for the second half.
And what do you, if you're, both of these coaches in these sort of half-time huddles, what are you saying to your teams?
Well, I mean, I know more from Worcester,
Yeah.
from playing with them and seeing Lucas coach and everything. I know he'll want the ball. Like, I noticed at the end they moved the ball really well towards the end of that second quarter. I think that's what he'll encourage them to do for the second half, because that gave them some great looks in the basket. I think for Phoenix, I mean, they've connected really well. I think was it Curran Brown to Amy Conroy right under the basket.
Yeah.
Maybe looking to get that again.
Yeah.
What about you though? What do you think?
I think I agree with you. I think Worcester in the first half, them being forced to shoot over the top, struggling to penetrate really, as you say. Those shot clock violations told the story. But that, between Lena and Fraser particularly, they've run that same offense twice, and both times produced points.
Yeah, and I think Neve Horan in that as well got a few points from their offense that they run together. So it's good to see the players linking up together, because that's what makes basketballs working together to get the points. So.
Absolutely. So figuring it out in parts, I guess, what it's all about, which they seem to be doing. So, well, anyway, look, we'll be back very shortly. Quick shout out to our sponsors, of course, University of Worcester, Universal Display, Aston's Coaches, Spirit Executive, Something Party, Spirit Events, Synergy Sports, ASM Access, Addison Reese Planning Consultancy, and of course Wyvern, and the league partners, of course, Dynamic, the National Lottery, Irwin Mitchell, and ATPI. And don't forget, you can keep across the league on the BWB website, which is the British Wheelchair Basketball. If you follow the links to the fan zone on the WPL section, you'll find everything there, live stats, all the live games are streamed there, details of how to get in touch with the clubs, get tickets, and so on. And of course on the YouTube channel, where you'll get all the action live all the way throughout the rest of the season. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back here in about 9 minutes and 53 seconds time, I think, something like that. And we'll bring you the second half live and in full. So whatever you do, don't go away.
listen to it back though. I feel like it's always weird hearing your voice when you're not. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. So how long are you? Because I see you commentating all the time. It's like I now know like everyone on there.
Okay, good. Welcome back to the University Arena here in Worcester. WPL action for you. Worcester Wolves taking on the visiting East London Phoenix. Phoenix who lead at half-time, 24 points to 21. Joined again by Emma Wickham. Emma, as we said, a lot to do in this second half, but it seems to be trading blows at the moment, and Worcester just figuring it out now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's been really close all the way through. Phoenix got a little bit of a run there at the end of the second quarter, so see if Worcester can bounce back and go on a little run of their own here.
Well, 3-point ball game is pretty much 2 bits of nothing, isn't it? Really, you know, at this kind of level. So
yeah, definitely. That can change within an instant, a couple plays, and suddenly a different team's leading.
Yeah, and it's going to be a question. I guess it's always a question of momentum, isn't it? You come out in the second half. And I've noticed something actually quite interesting with Leyla Nipplebar. She always looks like she wants to take that 3-point shot. I think there's some psychological technique going on there, you know.
You know, I mean, one time she might pull it, so you may as well fake out the other team and try and get something from it. Like they've got a great look there, Jade right down the middle. So
it's the third time she's done that in the game, and the defence have immediately looked at her. You know, so you get everyone looking the wrong way. Well, Worcester clawing back 2 of those points, 1-point ball game. And there it is again. Lachlan, oh, it's a good ball inside here and had a great look. Alice McAfee, just too much on it. Debbie Steele there to collect the defensive board. That's a great finish from Beth Wheeler. Lachlan. Offensive foul. So Jade Lachlan is going to be her first foul of the ball game. Worcester's first, of course, of the quarter. It's been a really good flow to this game. The referees have sort of let the play run. It's not been call after call after call, has it, this afternoon? Yeah,
definitely. Like, you just want to play the game, so having these stops. I mean, if there's obvious fouls and things like that, then it makes sense to call it. But yeah, it's really good to just play.
Karen Brown in motion, and Whistle has gone again. I'll play it down. So, did she go down hard? I didn't see. Yeah, just an awkward angle, I think. So, we'll get herself set back in the chair. 8:19 to play. And it's one of those things, isn't it? In a game, all of a sudden you get a stoppage like that. You know, you're warmed up, you want to keep going, the last thing you want to do is stop.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see what happened, but you know, she's got back up and we're going to go again in a minute.
I think just it's the spoils of battle, I think, you know. In the heat of battle, occasionally get upended. But it's Phoenix here by 3 points. We said they've had a pretty stellar performance in parts this afternoon, but Worcester definitely matching them pound for pound so far in this game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I just looked at the stats here and I realised there's a lead changes, 7 lead changes in this game. Like, that's quite a lot already, and you know, we're back here. Only 3 points difference.
So, Meyer once again. Oh, it was a beautiful dump off to Lachlan. She couldn't finish, but she's collected the rebound. McAfee this time just won't go. Debbie Steele there to collect it. Here comes Amy Conroy now for Phoenix.
Yeah, I think we're still having some great looks there, like, but just not quite converting for points. But
Lots of no basket, 3-second violation. Yeah, it's been a story of the game in parts, isn't it? Lots of good looks in periods where they couldn't get anything to convert, and then all of a sudden, you know,
when all the shots drop, then suddenly, like, you got, you know,
that's it.
Tight lead.
McAfee weaving around a fine space. Nipplemeyer couldn't get to it, and I think that came off Wheeler. So if that goes out of bounds, it hasn't. She's kept it in. Good work in transition this from Phoenix. Really fast on the break. Brown, Wheeler puts up the triple. Short. Oh, Conroy just avoided the backcourt violation there, Amy Conroy. That was a great pass. What a brilliant pass inside to find Wheeler.
Amazing, yeah, and all those offensive rebounds there really provided Phoenix with another chance to get those points. I think that's been really good. I don't think Worcester have done that quite as much as Phoenix have done so far.
5-point ball game now. Worcester with a little bit of work to do. Lachlan looking to find a way around. 10 on the shot clock. Neppelmeyer finding a way around. Curran Brown puts up the 2, doesn't go. Caffey's there to collect it, and she draws the foul, and that is going to be another foul on Amy Conroy. I think that's going to be her second. Yeah, second foul for Amy Conroy. So Alice McAfee on the line to shoot 2. Doesn't connect with the first. One to come, 5-point game. 28 plays 23, 6:28 to play in the second quarter. Doesn't manage to make either of them. Debbie Steele, and there's going to be offensive foul. Conroy. Steele, Beth Wheeler, and 1, count them, she's going to the line. Brilliantly worked points.
Yeah, lovely, always good to get an and one.
Great ball movement from Phoenix, just starting to stretch their legs a little here.
Yeah, 7 points, is that the biggest lead we've had so far?
So far in the game, yeah. So yeah, biggest lead was 5 coming into the quarter. So Phoenix out to an 8-point lead. So Worcester need a few scores, but they also need to find some stops. Watley's driving hard inside to find 2 of those points. Well, they've got to get back on defense now. This is the key. Look at the speed of Conroy. To get herself spotted up. Such a great matchup. There she is. Debbie Steele for 2. Nipplemeyer. This time she does go for the triple. Doesn't go. keep them guessing.
Yeah. Definitely forcing the defense to come right out will, provide some more space behind for our teammates. So yeah, it's good.
Conroy for 2. Isn't going up on Myers there to collect it. So Worcester now in transition. Worcester got numbers here. Neppelmeyer, is she going to go coast to coast? Scott Bell's dropped down to the corner. Kat Yearen into McAfee. That was a great assist. McAfee can't finish. Doesn't get the rebound. And Wheeler plays a get out of jail free card for Phoenix this time. Steele, Conroy in the screen, and Phoenix back out to a 10-point ball game, as you said. How quickly it turns.
Yeah, definitely they've gone a bit of run here, and I think, is that timeout possibly coming? No, never mind. It's definitely 10 points is now biggest lead and significant. So yeah, hopefully Worcester can get some points to drop here. They've had some great attempts, but they just haven't dropped the shots.
Just not connecting yet. Absolutely, they're getting the looks, not the finish. Yeah. McAfee off the window, doesn't go, and again there you see, it's the finest of margins. Working the look at the basket, but just not coming away with anything. At the moment it's Phoenix who really put their foot on the gas. Dump it off inside, and 2 shots coming for Debbie Steele. So
yeah, after that run I was expecting a timeout to come from Worcester.
Yeah,
to
as you
slow
said.
the momentum.
What's going on in that chat? There's been quite a change in complexion, hasn't there, I think, in this in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, not sure. I mean, just getting some good looks and taking the right shots definitely would be something I'm sure they'll talk about. And just getting back on defense, making sure they're in the right positions to stop those those shooters. Yeah, I mean Conroy and Steele, a few others that have scored quite a few in this last little run. Definitely trying to make sure they don't get any more looks now.
But they've managed to have that 4 really good looks at the basket. Haven't converted any of them.
Yeah.
And that's 8 of your 10 deficit.
Yeah.
Really. That's the cruel way of looking at it, because you need the stops at the other end, right?
Yeah, need some good stops on defense, and then convert those into points on the other end of the court. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see now coming out of this huddle, 3:44 to play in the third quarter, and it is the Phoenix that lead by 10. But as we say, at this level, it can turn so fast. A quick run of scores, and it could all change. But it's going to be DB Steele on the line for the Phoenix. Let's see if they can stretch this out beyond 10. There's always something psychological about single digits. Lucky with the first, that just rattles out. So this is to put it beyond a 10-point game. Doesn't make either of those two. Neppelmeyer's there to collect it off the ironwork. Loughlin inside to Neve Hoare, and off the window, high off the offensive glass. So Worcester claw one back now. It is the defensive effort that is needed.
Oh, it's lovely to see that teamwork between the two of them to get that bucket. So.
Karen Brown collects the long rebound. Ball is still with Phoenix. Wheeler with a good look at the bucket. Makes no mistake that time, 10-point game. Loughlin. Oh, goodness me. That is going to be another 3-second violation. So carbon copy of what we saw in the first quarter, I think.
Yeah, I mean that was quite a risky pass to get in there, but she seemed to get it. But unfortunately, just that 3-second call was already coming.
Steele Steele, she's wide open there. Surely, yep, there it goes. Wheeler tidies up, and with that, it's a 12-point ball game. So Worcester now are starting to see a bit of a hill in front of them to climb. Lachlan to Neppelmeyer. She was slightly off balance there. That's going to be a jump ball, and the arrow will be the weight of the Phoenix. So 2:19 to go in this third quarter. And here comes Karen Brown for Phoenix. 39-27 in favour of the visitors at the moment. They took that win against the Archers only yesterday and short-handed this afternoon. Now they're on a run. Braithwaite puts it up. Doesn't go. Here comes Beth Wheeler. Steele, Wheeler. Again, great communication between the pair of them. Phoenix suddenly finding their stroke in the third. That is a long full court pass down to Braithwaite. And a foul is called. So that'll be a Wolves inbound from the sideline. Worcester, of course, on 14 fouls.
Yeah, 14 fouls already. Minute left in the third. Could become quite important.
So, in a bit of trouble. Braithwaite returns to the bench. And Fraser checks in. Neppelmeyer. It's a good look at the bucket. It just rattles out, as you say, Emma. Just nothing dropping at the moment.
Yeah, unfortunately not. It seems like for Phoenix end, I think Steele and Wheeler have been getting quite a lot of shots in, which has been great, and just Worcester, just unfortunately, shots not quite dropping.
Yeah, great link-ups, and of course Amy Conroy on the bench for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, surprised. I thought she'd be back on. Yeah. But I mean, it looks like the lineup's working at the moment.
You see the score, right? You're just assuming she's there, right?
Yeah.
you have to do it. It's a double take because she's actually not playing at the moment. Horan just taking her time. 10 on the clock. Goes into Jenny Toes. She draws the foul. Pretty smart play actually. Jenny Toes. With 2 shots to come. Doesn't make the first. So, one to come from Jenny Toes. Cut the line to the referee, so wouldn't have counted had it gone in.
Yeah, that's unlucky there.
Yeah, I mean, it is a shooting technique, isn't it? You can use the rotation of the chair to give you a little bit of momentum on the shot. If you mistime it,
yeah,
you know, if the front wheels are over, that's the outcome. There's another. That was a tough old shot. That was a tough shot. Chloe Fiveash draws the foul in the process. Phoenix just spreading their wings here at the arena. Neppelmeyer. 8 seconds. Good mid-court press, as we said. That first half, they've used it to great effect. 18 points the difference. Oh, Johnny Toes had a go. Wheeler from the top. It was a triple attempt. Hail Mary at the end of the third quarter. But it's Phoenix who lead here now by 45 points to 27. Bit of a mountain to climb coming into this fourth quarter now.
Yeah, I think momentum really swung into Phoenix's favour towards the end of that third quarter. I think Beth Wheeler scoring a lot of the points there definitely gave them an edge, and I think Worcester just haven't kept up with the points.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have to see what they can bring in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. We talked about that field. The percentage of the field, I should say. Worcester just stuck at 30%.
Yeah,
they're just
that's
not managing to develop the points at all. Whereas everything on the other side of the balance sheet has gone up. With Phoenix, 21 from 46, 21 from 42 from 2 points. So
Yeah, I think that's the story. It's just unfortunately the shots not going in for Worcester.
Yeah. So far in this game, it is now Wheeler who leads all scorers with 17 points.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the difference of the game at the moment, so definitely made a huge impact on the team.
Well, we said Amy Conroy not featuring in that quarter. She's coming out to start the fourth, however.
Yes, yeah, I see her now. I saw Worcester change their lineup as well, and they had it on, but unfortunately, yeah, still quite a big deficit.
What would you change if you had to pick something out that you would switch up here? What would it be?
I think there were a couple turnovers that Worcester had, which I think Phoenix were able to convert on. Definitely that press as well. I think Worcester just need to, get the ball over the line and do what they can do. So we've seen it in that first half. They were making some good shot choices and moving the ball around. And I mean, we've seen it still in the second half, but just unfortunately points haven't gone in.
So here we go. Fourth and final quarter. Lachlan looking to reverse something in to get it going at the start of this fourth quarter for Worcester. 18 is the difference, so a lot of work to do here. And Phoenix make it a 20-point ball game. Looking for Ian Curran-Brown, just looking to get a hand to the ball. There's Michael Meyer for two strokes. 2 points, and the biggest job of the afternoon is trying to keep a handle on Amy Conroy, and there she is. Way off the glass, doesn't go. Lachlan, offensive foul. Well, tough call, I'd say.
Yeah, her momentum was still going forward,
yeah.
So yeah, unfortunately that was offensive, but yeah, tricky one there.
So Conroy, Wheeler, who's put 17 in, could it become 20? Well, very nearly. Meyer. Anna Brand inside to Lena Neppelmeyer. She finds another two. Good work from Brand. Nice pass inside. Eight minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Curran-Brown. Conroy. Brand is there. Brand is desperately trying to get away. Finds a way inside, she gives a bit of additional height inside. Neppelmeyer can't connect with that one. Jenny Toes is there to collect it. Neppelmeyer 9 on the shot clock now. Inside, Brand. There's another 2. Worcester finding some buckets.
Nice, great job there. Yeah, Jenny getting that offensive board to give Worcester a second chance, and there we go. That's the points we'll be talking about. They managed to convert on that one, so that's good.
Yeah, and I think Lucas Warburton, he's gone for height there.
Yeah, Elena Brand on. Yeah, definitely has some height, like you said. So,
yeah,
really
it gives additional reach. As we were saying, you've got to find a way to deal with Amy Conroy, and really, you've got to have the reach to slow her down a little bit.
Yeah, to match up well with her. Yeah.
Which is why we saw Brand isolated in the backcourt for much of that offense.
Yeah, I think a few
trying
times.
To keep her out of the way.
Yeah, a few times Phoenix have been have done a really good job at having that one-out play. So having one of the players, whether that's Lina or Alana, like definitely taking one player out gives them the advantage on offense. So.
Well, 47-33. Worcester finding something. 7-16. It goes a long way to go in this game. Let's not forget.
7 minutes. That's 14 points. But the lead can change quickly, or even despite being down, you still got to play and make sure you can try and claw that back. So.
Well, like you say, 14. It was out to 20 a couple of minutes ago. So do a quick bit of mental arithmetic.
Yeah.
However, it is not just about the scores. It is also about the stops at the other end. So a big defensive effort needed.
Yep. Yeah, I know. It's just as you said. Like they need to stop Phoenix scoring to make sure Worcester can catch up with the points and stop Phoenix getting any further ahead.
Yeah, and tightening up when you buckle up on defence. It's forcing those, forcing the wrong shot selection sometimes, or not the optimum shot selection.
Yeah, making them run the shot clock and things like that.
Absolutely. Kyla Bell then, the referee saying, I'm not fouling. Conroy. Exactly as you see there.
Exactly, that happened right there.
There you go, precisely that. Make it tough, as you say, run the clock. Because you get into that sort of last 5 seconds of the shot clock.
Yeah, and you've got to put up a shot quickly.
You're scrambling, you're scrambling for a shot at that point. And there it is. Well, Worcester have one. They've got to convert at this end. Now Neppelmeyer's got a good look at the bucket there. Looks to go for the shot, doesn't go, just clips the ironwork into the hands of Amy Conroy. Amy Conroy now switches on the afterburners for Phoenix. That's weaving away inside. Wheeler. That's a Wheeler. 19 points in the game for her.
Wow, yeah, nearly 20, that's really good. Nearly got there. 6 minutes left, so she might get about 20.
So I'd probably lay a cheeky fiver on that one, I think,
Yeah.
I'm not a betting man, but if I were, I'd probably put a fiver on it. I'm not sure you get great odds.
No, I don't.
Wheeler, Conroy, Patterson. Great move. Great ball movement from Phoenix. And that is why they're 17 points in front. Pinpoint accurate ball movement. Lockley. Neppelmeyer's in a good spot. Again, just doesn't go. Not enough on it. Here comes Wheeler. Wheeler. Jodie Waite had a good look at the bucket, couldn't connect. 4:54 to play in the quarter. Ilana Brand. Neppelmeyer strikes 2 more for Worcester. So, here comes Amy Conroy. Into Wheeler.
There it is, that 20 and that
21
play as well.
Yeah, potentially 22. That is a monstrous haul of points from her this afternoon. So one to come from Beth Wheeler, and 4:30 to play. And she connects, and she delivers. 19 points now, the difference. Lachlan and Wait is down. She seemed like she'd hit her head on the way down potentially. So we'll get her the correct way up. Yep, she's good. Ten on the shot clock here for Lachlan. Goes to Nippelmeyer once again. This time she doesn't convert. Conroy just plucked that ball out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Conroy reverse off the window from Wheeler.
Really good. I think Phoenix managed to, take at least 2, maybe 3 the Worcester players out of that play, which really helped them.
I wish we could have seen the look on your face when that went.
Yeah.
On a Brand at the other end. Oh, just rims out. Can't get it to go. 3:35 to play now in the quarter. Chloe Firebash to Conroy. Wheeler is there once again.
Yeah, tough shot there, but offensive rebound again from Phoenix led to more points. So.
It's Beth Wheeler again. Just scoring at will at the moment. Nippelmeyer for Worcester. Setting up. 1 second right at the end of the shot clock. Beats the buzzer only just.
That was, just in time there.
She's almost waiting for the dramatic effect.
Yeah, want to get that buzzer beater.
Get it, she did. Beth Wheeler. Good work from Lachlan and Lana Brown, but she gets that pass inside. It goes in high off the glass. Lachlan. Good take from Alana Brand. She's drawn the foul as well. So she is going to go to the line to shoot 2. So, Phoenix timeout.
Yeah, 2 minutes left.
Long way in front.
They're quite a bit in front. How many is that now?
So,
23?
Yep.
That's, significant lead, but those pick and rolls and things like that Phoenix have been doing have obviously been very successful. And that's led to lots of their points.
Yeah. I guess it's kind of more of the same. We always forget. In fact, it's easy to say, well, what's the point of calling the timeout so far in front? But of course, you want to wind that side of the scoreboard up because come the end of the season, it all makes a difference. That points haul is, it can be the difference between, taking the league and not actually, depending on how things pan out. And also, I think it's, from my personal point of view, at least, it's the mark of a really top-tier team that you never take that pressure off, no matter how far out you are.
Exactly. You've got to keep playing to the best of your performance. So, yeah.
Relentless and ruthless, I think, is the 2 words. When you think of another R, there would be the 3 R's. I've got 2 minutes to come up with another one.
Okay.
probably fail, but anyway, we'll try. You never know. Answers on a postcard, please, to University Arena, Hilton Road, Worcester. So good work from Ilana Brand. She impressed when she joined this team, the youngster. Really grown and developed as a player as part of this Worcester programme. Wheeler, Conroy, to Wheeler again. She gets a decent look at the bucket again. Beth Wheeler doesn't connect this time. Eyes there. That's a long pass down to Lachlan. Just didn't quite get there. Conroy collects it. Debbie Steele. Wait. Rattles out. White. To Bell. Lachlan this time, 7 on the shot clock. Get it inside to Lena Nippelmeyer. She is going to shoot those from the line.
Yeah, that looked like a tough shot there, but definitely drawing the foul was a good play.
Yeah, really smart. And I think they want that score to start with a 4 rather than a 3. There's something about that as well, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
Yeah, close the gap as much as they can.
Yeah, Lena Nippelmeyer doesn't connect with the first of those two. Just rims out. 1 to come from Lena Nippelmeyer, German international, first year here at Worcester. Doesn't make the second name with Conroy's there inside the last minute now. 50.17 to play. Conroy. Wheeler, there she is once again, Beth Wheeler. She is on fire this afternoon. Extraordinary. .26 personal. Lachlan for 2. Doesn't go. Alana Brand is there to make those 2 points, and it does start with a 4. But it's 21 points of difference with 15 seconds to go. It is going to be Phoenix who walk away with the points and the spoils here this afternoon. Is Wheeler going to put something else in just for good measure? Well, I'd say that's just about all we've got time for this afternoon, because there is the final buzzer, and it is East London Phoenix 62, Worcester Wolves 41. So Worcester yet to find that opening victory, and it's 2 W's on the board for Phoenix at the start of this new WPL season. Emma, what's your sort of analysis and final wrap up on that one?
Yeah, well, I mean, first half very close. I think coming into that third quarter, Phoenix obviously just came out with a bit more of a run, a bit more momentum than Worcester did, and that obviously led to them getting that big gap, and it was just a bit too much for them to close in the fourth quarter. But no, it's good that Worcester still kept playing, still kept trying their plays, and obviously did get some points from it. Just wasn't quite enough to close that gap. I mean, I think there were a few like turnovers, a few either shot clocks violations or long passes and things like that that led to Phoenix getting some easy points from it. So yeah, unfortunately, it's not Worcester's day today.
From Worcester point of view,
Worcester, I mean, it's good to, this is the start of the season, so they can build on this and improve on it from next time. I'm sure these guys will match up against each other later on in the season, and I'm sure Lucas, especially as the coach, can take a lot away from this today. And use that to improve and work on for the next matches. Yeah,
because obviously we forget, it's Lucas' first season. He's put this team together, so he's probably. And it's a tough one, isn't it, in these first few games? You're probably still trying to find the right matchups, the right rotations, to a certain extent. Stuff that, only really come out, in the heat of battle rather than in practice.
Yeah, I mean, every game, you could learn more from every game that you do. So, I think I'm really excited to see what they can do for the rest of the season.
Good. Well, hopefully as you're injured, we might have a chance to sit here and do this again very soon.
Maybe. Well,
hopefully
so. If my rehab goes well.
I hope so. I hope so. Hopefully
well.
we'll see you on back on the WNBL very, very soon. But Emma Wickham, thanks very much for joining us this afternoon.
No worries, thank you.
That is it from us here at the Worcester Arena. It's finished Phoenix 62, Worcester Wolves 41. Make sure that you check back. Click the notification icon on the British Wheelchair Basketball YouTube channel, and of course the Worcester Wolves TV YouTube channel, where you can find all the games, stream those, and of course watch them back. But everything will be live. And tickets, of course, as we said, available for all the games, and all the information on the British Wheelchair Basketball WPL section of their website. Go to the fan zone and you will find all the information, games, analysis, interviews, and everything else there. That's all from us this afternoon. Thank you for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed the coverage of this hit this afternoon. And whatever you do, take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.